What's going on, Jennifer? I'm for here, the example today, and I've been doing many videos for a while now. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Kalos Go Tour event of the Global, and I'm going to do this very best today. I'm not been feeling motivated lately. I've been grieving, but I'm going to do my very best trying to get to this video. So, over the weekend, it was I miss. I would say about few hours Saturday and then maybe like an hour or two on Sunday. So I missed quite a bit of the event. Only because I had a tournament that I did with the Special Olympics for floor hockey. That went very well. And I'm not mad about that actually because we did very well. And I have fun in that tournament. And I would rather participate in a flogging tournament, and then I'd rather play in the flogging tournament than and miss a few hours of a college event, and that's fine. But overall, let's talk about overall everything. So overall, I think I got 30 some shiny still over the weekend, which is always actually pretty good still, but miss a few hours each day. Not bad actually. So I'm still pretty happy with it. Let's talk about the. Okay, let's talk about Trim. The new shiny. So we have Honedge, Hachucha, and Klefki. I know few people got the Honedge and Klefki. I'm not sure I know anybody got the Hachucha. Um, I didn't even got all the new shinies of, you know, from the 10K makes, and that's fine. I was able to get I think both Pikachus of the hat. And I believe I was able to get Serena's hat Pikachu with the background as well. I mean, I did still did race for Honedge. So I look how they were in eggs. No, overall not bad. I was able to get a shiny Magamore of the raid, so that was kind of a mega raid, so that was pretty cool. And I don't know how I feel about the babies and the 5K megs. Um, it was kind of cool. You were able to hatch the ones you not in the Metal region, so that's finally completed. Um, yeah, so let's go about the raids. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the spot. So, okay, so we for the Central Village, it happened like twice on Bulbasaur, Pidgey, Eevee, Trico, Roach, Chespin. So we have really good good friction mixed rally. We have this is X and Y. So we had Trico and Bulbasaur. These both had megas. So does Pidgey. And then we had the Mountain Miner. We had Charmander, Scyther, Absol. Also has the megas. And Torchic. And then for the Squirtle, Mudkip, excuse me, the only megas in this. And I think it's the no NK has the mega too. The Magamore. Malamore. And we have all together. So overall, I think the habitat was very good. I like at how they did it, you know, have always spun at one or two like for an hour for two different times. I think that was very good. Shooting, sorry. I think that was very good. So people can focus on what they really want and we're trying to prioritize the most. Like, for example, if you didn't get a Skeeto shining, you have a chance, but it might be um harder to get, but more opportunities though. So I like that. Overall, I think they did a very good job with the all habitats together. I like it. I think it was a very good spawn point. I think there was maybe like a couple of times where Carbink will usually spawn, more freaking in the last few minutes, but that was a shiny I was hoping to get over the weekend, but I didn't. There was a few shinies I was hoping I would get, but I didn't. But I'm not mad about it. It's okay. I was really hoping I would get Swolix. I was hoping I would get Carbink. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, it's like Spritzy, Esper, but it's okay. But now the incense. No, the unknowns was very key here. I was able to get a couple unknowns. I was able to get a new shiny unknown. I was really hoping I could get a shiny K, but I didn't. But I love the unknowns, trying to get shiny unknowns out there. I was able to get 3 or 4 of them over the weekend, which is very good in my opinion. 2K Megs. I was really not really focused on 205s. It was the 10K Megs. It was my main priority, try to prioritize the most because when we had Kangasan, Heracross, Lucha, Copley, all regionals. We had Kangasan, Australia. Heracross usually spawns down in the southern states, more like Florida. Hawk Lucha. I correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's in Asia, and Cluckley, I believe that's France. So not too mad, but it's okay. I love the race. Honech, the Pikachu with the costumes. Even though the Pikachu costumes were spawning in the habitats, but it was very rarely. I think there was also research as well, but once again, you gotta get lucky. 5-star raids. We have Julius and Vieto representing X and Y. And we have the Mega raids, which sadly, I miss quite a bit of the Megas. I miss doing the X and Y because during the tournament, which is okay. Mega Pidgey I miss. Garchomp. Like, I don't think I really did any Mega raids over the weekend, I don't think. Besides Magamore and Dragonite, I believe, were the only 2 of the Super Mega raids. Yep, and Figure Bell. And I was thinking I was able to get the backwards, but I was able to get a shiny out of this. Sadly, no background, which is okay. I think I was able to get a background Dragon Knight. I am gonna have my game here to check if it loads. But anyways, I think overall, if I had to rate, okay, based on my experience of the game, the way it went did, I think it couldn't. I couldn't even ask for like a better event, even though it's one of the lower decks in the game. But I think they prioritized it very well. They have really cool Pokemon in this generation. Like for example, my if you ask me if I had to choose for each Pokemon for each habitat, I will from the essential. It was probably gonna be Trico. So one of my favorite starters of Gen 3. Um, it would have been this one, Charmander. Charmander and Cubbank were obviously, but Charmander is my favorite. But Tyrant has a very good shiny as well. And overall, like I really hope they do this again for future events. Have all the habitats spawning all at once, like for an hour, another hour. I think that will really help people to prioritize it more. And I really hope they would do it for GoFest, for Global. I think that was going to really help people out even more. But it could be like a disadvantage. And I get it, like you need like habitats to like fill it in. And I don't think we need like um well there's only three habitats, so I would just do an all-out habitat and not mix the four to help prioritize for 2 hours because I don't think no one wants to do 3-3-2 or trying to divide that equally because of the game and how the game is. And if we look, okay, we're gonna go back on here real quick. I was able to get a couple backwards Dragonites to know, but obviously I transferred. This one was very cool. Not sure you able to see that. But let me see tomorrow my brain. Maybe that will help. And that's pretty cool, I think. Um, but yeah, overall, I think they did a really good job with this event. And one thing they could maybe improve on, I maybe I think it makes sense of why the Fibes were in the rate on the eggs to help people complete the Fibe decks. And it's also as part, the Kalos region. Should be sorry. But I don't know. I like it. I think yeah, I would love to see. I love how the unknowns, spell Carlos. That was really creative. Like they always do that. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm trying to do my best to give you like my full out experience. I really did too much rating though, which I wanted to. But like I said, I had a tournament happening Sunday, and I missed the first, you know, few hours and for day one. And you know what? I did still pretty really decent for day one and in day two. So I'm not mad. And representing playing the Special Olympics for floor hockey was very it would create a special memory for me and hopefully I can continue doing this. I'm thinking about doing other sports, but I was trying to do my best take one day at a time. And I can't wait for get back out there again for full hockey later in the year. But yeah, I hope they will do something like this in the future before it comes to rating. Unlike Black and White Kira, I really hope they bring these back for another raid day, but we will see. Just Just I think they should just do the black and white Kiram. I understand like why not Zacharesham? Every me it gets too chaotic. I understand you need the candy for it, but you can, pull your direct candies towards them. Because yeah, I don't know. Something to think about. And overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I will give this a solid 8.9. I It was really good. I like how they give you basically the ticket holders. I like how they give you, an XOY unknown. That was really creative. Um, Depending on the version you choose, and you get in like, I still haven't included mine yet, but you want shiny an X or shiny Y, you gotta choose one or the other, and that's the difference. And I like how, like, in America, is you get Barrel, Kabuki, Lenene, Diamond Star. Yeah. So you didn't have a chance to get that, and also trying to get this special research, which we don't know what to expect. Because sadly, I'm on this stage, so stage one. And it's the Kalos. We have Scroll Bunny, which is Galar. So it's okay. I'm taking my time with this. I'm not in any rush or hurry. And I will get my shiny. Didn't say we have a chance to. And I'm sorry going to keep this short, but I'm trying to do my best hanging in there. Um, grieving is part of life, but so let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the College Go Tour event. Uh, guys with good shinies, shiny backgrounds, which is the game is it's basically about now. Trying to get the shiny backgrounds, and I'm excited what else has in store, and hopefully we can get back into it. I'd love to do another adventure video, but we want to take day by day. And yeah, overall, I think the Global Tour event was a success. Even though I missed a few hours of it, I was not gonna stress about it because I meant to be mentally prepare myself ahead of time that, what, it's okay. In between games, if I was invited to raids, I did them. And I drop an instance, I was walking around um close by, so I'm not running like too far away from the tournament base. And yeah, and I am excited to continue doing this. And it didn't bother me at all. I have fun regardless. Went to the yeah, have fun regardless. Our team did really well. We medaled, and yeah, I would love to do a video about that in the future as well. I want to apologize again for keeping it short, not kind of back and forth, but let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the Global Global Tour event, and did you went into the in persons? I didn't went to the in persons, but let me know what your thoughts on those. Let me know down in the comments, and we see you out in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.